Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel, The Indian Bookworm. I am Supam Saket and I am very excited today to share with you why I am embarking on this wonderful bookish journey. As I am new to YouTube, I thought let's do a BookTube Newbie Tag for my first video. Let's unveil the pages right after the intro. My journey with books was shaped by my family, who is full of avid readers. And as such, there used to be a very healthy discussion around books, and it exposed me to classic names very early on, and they encouraged me to read beyond academics as they realized the profound impact reading has on growth and development. As a young kid, I was drawn towards the world of sci-fi and fantasy as it enchanted me with the feeling of getting lost in a good book. Willow Winters once said, "Books are a portal to a different world," and that sentiment resonates with me very deeply. Till my 10th standard, I had a very good run with book reading, and after that, it started to dwindle as I get busy with preparing for my competitive examinations. I still picked up a book here and there, but the routine was completely gone. Cut to a decade later, a simple dinner with my roommate turned out to be a revelation for me. As the second season of Wheel of Time series from Prime Videos had dropped, we started watching through season 1, and through the episodes, the tension was getting built up as to who the main character of the show, aka the Dragon Reborn, would be. My roommate, with a wry chuckle on his face, casually says that I do know who the Dragon Reborn is. I ask him, "How do you know that?" He says, "I know that because I have read the books." And then it hit me. It struck a chord, and I realized that I used to be this guy who used to take immense pride in having read the books. I used to enlist the differences between books and its adaptations. And then I thought it's high time to grab a book, find a nook, and jump into the joy of reading, get immersed into plots, characters, different worlds, and so on and so forth. The BookTube Newbie Tag questions. The first question is why I started a BookTube channel. So I wanted to create a space where everyone can find a book that speaks to them. And I wanted this space to celebrate the diversity of literature, from creating a community of readers who are like-minded and would jump with me onto this wonderful literary journey, from classics to modern, from bestsellers to hidden gems. Through reviews, through discussions, through recommendations, wonderful and interesting challenges, I hope to engage with a community of like-minded readers and have some good time with all of you on this journey. Second reason is a more selfish one, as I'm kind of relying on this process of documenting my reading journey on YouTube so that it keeps me motivated throughout this journey. The next question is what I can bring to YouTube. All of us are cutting through chaos of our lives, and our TBR is invariably longer than the time we have to read them. And this becomes a very daunting situation, as it was for me, and it kind of acted as a hindrance for me to start reading again. I want to help my viewers curate a reading list that actually matters to them, and I want to also help them reduce their time waste on reading books which are completely forgettable reads, and help in making every reading minute of theirs count by bringing a completely no nonsense attitude towards my thought and expressions about the books. And that is something that I want to bring to YouTube. What are you most excited for about this new channel? Okay, so as I started reading again, I found and stumbled upon the beautiful community on YouTube, that's the readers community. And as I was completely going through the videos, I realized there is such a strong passion for book reading, and that's so much shared between all of them. I found that there are so much excitement around book releases which are new. There is so much of author interviews, there is book haul, and everything in between. And by seeing that, I found myself that I think I'm most excited about getting a part of such a beautiful community. The next question is, what book or series got you into reading? So okay, as a kid, the books that got me into reading was definitely Harry Potter by J.K. Rowling. I read Percy Jackson series by Rick Riordan. I read Lewis's Narnia series. I read a lot of short stories by R.K. Narayan and Ruskin Bond as well. And in sci-fi, I think I read Ender's Game, Invisible Man, Time Machine, and I read Journey to the Center of the World, Fahrenheit, and many more such books. Recently, as I was sharing with you, my spirit for reading was rekindled by the massive Wheel of Time series. Next question is, what questions would you ask your favorite booktubers? Okay. First question would be, what hidden gems can you recommend that is not popular but definitely worth a read? And another question is, as I'm very new to this space and platform, how do you go about all of this? Next question is, what challenges do you think starting a booktube channel will be the hardest to overcome? Okay, so I think I am worried about getting overwhelmed by the culture of popular books and reading too many books and not getting enough time to read, slow down and take a book in its fullest. And that's something that I am afraid that I'll be overwhelmed by. Another thing is, I have never been able to talk into camera. I have never recorded myself. I have never edited videos, and that is a challenge that I think also serves as an opportunity for me to learn a completely new skill. Question is, where do you read? Okay, I read everywhere. I read in this chair, I read in bed, I read on couch, and most of the reading that I do is in bed, as I am lazy. What can I say? Is, what kinds of books do you like to read? Okay, I kind of read all kinds of book as long as it is well written. As I have said before, I completely believe in celebrating the diversity that the literature offers. And therefore, I think as long as a book is well written, irrespective of its genre, it deserves a read. But I don't want to choose. But you see, if I absolutely have to, other than the obvious allure that sci-fi and fantasy have of taking you and teleporting you to a completely new world, I would choose historical fiction, I would choose poetry, I would choose classics. Next question is, what does your book collection look like? So it's a mix of books that I have read and that I want to read. As simple as that. I think it is a mix of fantasy, sci-fi, classics, contemporary fiction. Uh, it's a complete, it's a mess, or it's a thing of beauty. It depends on the perspective. Thank you so much for staying in this video this long, if you have. And I am absolutely thrilled to start this journey and share the joy of reading with you. Until next time, happy reading.